So center of boom is really everything that culminates from your left of boom. Now this is where the rubber meets the road, right? This is where, I call it the mantra. Tell them what you know, tell them what you don't know. As soon as you know, let them know. That now, if you have that trust, when you tell them all this, I think it's going to work. Then the question is, what information is needed? And then maintaining situational awareness, both yourself of where you're at, but also where they're at, right? And that's the constant communications. And that's why you set up calls during the event to make sure you have constant updates, that the commissioners can call me freely when they need something, and I can call them freely if I need something. And that was, if they couldn't talk, they either hand it to someone else or they call me right away as soon as they're finished with whatever they were dealing with. I guess the level of activation for the team, you got circle the wagon, scaling up, scaling down. You just got to go with what's going on at hand. I think that a good case study is Hurricane Maria, the response to Puerto Rico by the industry. And the industry's, working with our agency partners like FEMA, Department of Energy, with Puerto Rico. We put a team together. We circled the wagons, and that was probably the most diverse team I've ever dealt with, because there were people that I've never met, and I met them as they came on the island. But the good thing is that, I dealt with most of those companies in one form or another, and we kind of we talked the same language and we operated well. Many, if not all, the companies followed ICS. We put an incident management team concept for the 7 regions. So we had little ICS structures supporting each region in Puerto Rico. We did not run the restoration. We supported the restoration. We made group decisions. I had a unified command where I was the lead, but I had Puerto Rico, PREPA, Puerto Rico Electric Power Authority, FEMA, Army Corps of Engineers, and the industry. And we were the 4, I call it the 4 heads. But I was the tiebreaker. So if we got into a 2-2, I get an extra vote and we decide. And that's the responsibility the governor had given me to make the final decisions on everything. But I did want cohesive decision making, and we did have a good decision making process. Working with Puerto Rico, the PREPA folks was difficult. They were challenged, but I think we set up a good process to support them. We had some bumps on the road, but that's par for the course. And you see the thing, one team, one mission. That was always the mindset when we spoke. We spoke as one. And we supported each other. There were many legs to this fight, and decision making wasn't easy, but we got through it. Very long nights. I used to have unified command group meetings. Started every day, then went to every other day, including Saturdays and Sundays, and there was a lot of pushing and tugging and tough times, but we always walked out of the meetings as one. And I think that's was great for the response to Puerto Rico. And the same happens in any other response, is that you need to work through these things, these situations as a team, being upfront with what the reality of the situation is and providing whatever support possible, but being upfront and honest with folks about, listen, I don't have all the information and we're trying to get it. As soon as I get it, we're going to give it to you. And when you do come through and provide that information, there's that comfort, that sense of comfort, that you don't have that angst, that tight stomach with that, they haven't called me. Keeping them up to date, even if you don't have the answer, keeping them updated. We're still working on it, because it's, out of sight, out of mind. You just want to make sure that they know that you're still trying to get that information for them, or vice versa. You're waiting to get their information to you.
Right. One question I had for you, Carlos, how did you guys decide, when when stuff hits the fan, everybody wants everybody involved. Somebody's got to be traffic cop, say no.